Nope, wasn't live. Now I'm streaming.
We live.
We live once again.
We live. We live.
We live.
We
Okay,
live.
So with all that
We
said,
live.
y'all got the point.
live.
We live, and we're gonna continue with this actual fast food restaurant horror stories because it was so awesome last time, and I really hope it does say I'm streaming. I'm still checking. This is Danny Pro. I got Drewski there, and I got Black Tech at 91. We are going to be pushing forward. I'm just going to double check to make sure we are actually live. And they can go ahead and introduction and pretty much put the introduction in and let you know exactly what we're actually doing. So, yeah, I work, they play. Go.
He's a hater.
What's good, guys? Yeah, I know, right? Big hater.
And I got Black Tech
Yo,
at 91.
what's good, guys? Yeah, we decided to check out 3 true Taco Bell horror stories. I don't know what I'm looking in for, but it sounds like, yeah, it could be a treat. Maybe some bathroom horror stories coming out of this.
Yeah, we did this Taco Bell, yeah?
Taco Bell.
You know?
Horror story about the night after and shit.
That's always a horror story, to be honest with you. I fall for that trap every time I'm driving my truck. Just Taco Bell.
Chalupa.
Bing! All right.
Chalupas, nacho cheese and everything, bruh. Woo, bruh. That junk.
Shout out to the nacho
Spicy
fries.
ranch.
Shout out to
Yes,
the
sir.
nacho fries.
tacos
You know.
on the side. Killer combo.
Always get 4 chalupas.
Man,
2
I always get way
tacos.
too much before, bro. I ain't gonna be honest with you. I'm like, man, it's like $1 a burrito, man. Let me give 10 of them motherfuckers.
Bro, they got the $5 box, you feel me?
They got the family size
Yeah,
box for like
bro.
$7.99.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, get out of here.
You get like a drink and like 3-4 tacos, boy, $5. You separate.
And for another $1, you'll get an extra drink.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was going to be dinner tonight.
It was.
It really was.
But,
No.
yeah.
Now you wifey.
We ended up getting a Tampico grill.
No, there
Yeah, got a carne asada.
Without further
Carne
ado,
asada.
without making me more hungry than I already am, let's go ahead and find out what happened behind
My
the
wife
scenes.
just brought me dinner, so.
Nobody cares. All right.
Damn.
My wife just bought me dinner, so.
You heard what he said. Nobody cares.
Hey,
Of the
yeah, that
jobs
sounds like
I
some
had
hating shit to
while in
me.
It
college,
does sound like some hating
Taco
shit.
Bell was
I wasn't hating on you, I was hating on Danny because I already ate.
Oh, that's what you're
Definitely
saying.
one of the
Okay, yeah,
shortest.
just target my guy
but
down
at
here.
the same
Alright.
time,
Okay.
the things I loved
I was on the side of the rail, and rail immediately turned
The
on him.
bad thing is, my coworkers, and the job was easy.
Let's see what this is about.
All I will remember is that
Hey, yo,
horrendous
Drewski, hit
morning
that
in
button.
July.
Thank you.
The day started like any other. I was
He
on the
looks
morning
strong the
shift,
hell out,
and
bro.
we were told that the restaurant was children's party. The morning was going
Dude,
through
you got
Yo.
people waiting in
No.
line to Taco Bell like that.
and a wave of children came in without waiting for their parents.
PewDiePie's
I'd
army.
love to have that kind of energy at this time of the morning.
And to think, they don't get paid to be here. I guess these are the kids whose parents rented the place for the birthday party, right? Yep, and they rented it for several hours. Look, they even brought their own clown. As I looked, I saw
Oh,
a creepy
no.
clown come through the
Yep,
door.
nope.
You're not a clown
And
person?
happily leading some children by the hand.
Why he bald head?
What
Yeah.
the fuck? I don't understand why people like clowns.
Bald head
It's not
clowns
that I'm
always up to no
afraid of
good.
them, but I
Yeah.
don't understand how a kid can like them. Hey, don't be so hard on the poor clown.
Or
Look,
clown my
I
butt.
think he likes you. The clown was just looking at me.
No, don't do that with those
As
kids'
if
hands like
that
that. Come on,
wasn't
bad
scary
animation.
enough.
No way.
He disinterestedly let go of the children's hands as he looked at me, as if forgetting they were there.
That's creepy.
A few seconds later,
Red flags
he
already.
raised his hand and waved. The clown froze for a few more seconds, and then suddenly... Okay.
He hit her with the mating dance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember the time I told you I envied how pretty you are? Not anymore. Not funny, Helena. I think I'm gonna go to the kitchen for a while. The last thing I want is for Romeo to come proposing to me.
How's she pretty? Her hair crooked.
Y'all, her whole head
few
crooked.
minutes
What are you talking
passed
about?
with
Yeah, like I was
Look at that,
saying.
man. Like a
So I
lopsided
went
and
to
shit.
clean the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to clean the men's room
Hair crooked
when a
as
little
hell.
boy appeared next to me.
Miss, I have to go to the bathroom. Can I come in?
I decided to make it my personal mission.
So this
to
is
get
what you
revenge
call
on this
ads
scammer, and now
that I cannot get rid of in the
later-
middle of a live stream.
Oh, I'm sorry, kid. The bathroom is closed. I promise I'll clean it quickly and let you in, okay?
Okay, but please hurry. I have to go in.
Of course, honey. I went into the bathroom and I started to clean it. I was bored, doing it as fast as I could, but a sound in one of the closed cubicles caught my attention. Someone else was in the bathroom.
Someone. Mr. Clown.
Sir, this bathroom is locked. Are you going to be much longer?
Probably not the best idea. You might have just walked out with one better choice.
Sir, can you hear me? Hearing no answer, I bent down
Just
to see if
walk
I could
out
see
and let the kid in
someone's
use the
feet.
bathroom.
But to my surprise, it was empty.
Why her eyes so?
Yeah.
fucked up?
Okay, I was about to. Okay, I thought I was tripping. Yeah.
I pushed the door to confirm that no one was there. And when I did, I got the scare of my life. The clown was sitting on the closed Sir, you scared the hell out of me. You can't go into the bathroom with the doors closed. The clown simply stared at me. His eyes showed no anger, sadness, nothing. They were simply expressionless.
They look like a little
The clown
red.
remained silent for
I know, right?
until he started shaking and hyperventilating. His head went nervously up and down, and he stood up from the toilet. He was a lot taller than he looked. Get away from me, you creep. I'm calling security. The
There's no
clown
security at
kept
Taco Bell. That's a lie.
approaching me in slow motion. Stood still and whistled a song.
Kick that nigga in the nuts and run.
Right?
Then
Why are you sitting
he
there?
just danced like before, and he happily left.
Yeah. But look, he killing me for real.
I know.
When that was over, I just faded to the ground, terrified. After a few seconds,
You in the bathroom ground?
recovered,
Yeah, that's nasty.
I immediately left
I know.
the bathroom,
Especially Taco Bell's
tears in
bathroom
my
ground.
eyes,
That's a woo.
until I ran into Helena. Hey, Nadia, weren't you supposed to clean the... Wow,
That's a
are you
big old
okay?
vein on
Eric's
your
not
head.
here yet, is he? No, he should have been here by now, but you know how bosses are. What happened to you? You're worrying me. I'll tell you later. I'm going to take my break now. If you see Eric, tell him I have to talk to him.
Is that
and please,
sweat or the
stay
stuff on the
away
bathroom
from that
floor?
damn clown. What? Did he do something to you? We can call the police. No, he didn't touch a hair on my head or say a word to me. He just gave me the scare of my life. Just listen to me and stay the fuck away from that clown, okay? Of course.
Fuck away.
Several minutes later, I was still sitting in the back of the Taco Bell, getting some air, relaxing.
Here he
The
come
light
again.
morning wind had calmed me down a bit from that horrible bathroom experience. But the worst was yet to come. I heard a desperate voice looking for me, and when the door opened, on the other side was Helena. Nadia, did you see a child or the clown come out of the store?
Why is she crying?
No. What happened? A child disappeared. The parents are looking for them. They think the clown took him through the front door when they were all distracted. What? And it gets worse. I asked the boy's mother if the clown was someone they trusted, and they said they don't know him. They thought he was our clown. As soon as she finished the sentence,
Wow.
Helena fell to her knees on the floor and cried. Calm down. What was the boy like? We will find him. The boy was wearing a light blue superhero t-shirt, blonde hair, brown eyes, and black shorts. When I heard
Very
that,
observant. Very observant.
I recognized that outfit. That was the boy who wanted...
Come on, son.
Come on.
Somebody
to go to
gotta
the
bring
left
on that
men's
premium.
Helena, call the police now. The father already called them. They were on their way. Tell them the clown is in the bathroom. Go tell the family too. As I said that last sentence, I ran desperately to Taco Bell.
That's a long wall, man. That should never going. We're never dying, man. Why you-
Desperate, I rushed to the bathroom and found the clown. who was at the bathroom with a child in his arms. The clown was stuffing a very long handkerchief into the boy's mouth, and the boy was visibly choking.
Get away from the child, you fucking bastard!
In
Double foot
response,
kick him.
the clown saw me and opened his eyes. He dropped the child, and the little boy ran away, crying. The clown, now standing up, ran desperately toward me, while I was trying to escape the bathroom too. But with quick reflexes, he knocked me down and got on top of me. In a quick act, he pulled a dead rat out of his pocket and lifted it up as a sign that he was going to shove it in my mouth. He then looked at the rat, feigning surprise, and slowly brought it closer to my mouth, imitating the movement of a train, as if it were a mother feeding a baby.
Let me go, you fucking freak!
With great effort, I managed to reach into my pocket and pull out my personal defense
Nice.
spray.
Oh.
Without the clown reacting, I sprayed him in the eyes, and the clown jumped back in pain, giving me a chance to escape. Within seconds, he took off his mask and revealed his real face, which was also painted like a clown's. But something was wrong. Half of his face was totally deformed, as if burned by acid. With his eyes closed from the pepper spray, the clown pointed his face in the direction of where I was, smiling and humming the lullaby, and then ran toward me. Much further away, I slammed the door in his face, but he began to struggle to open it. Within seconds, all the boy's family members arrived and helped me lock the door. The clown stopped struggling and just stayed in the bathroom, locked in, humming the same terrifying lullaby. Soon after, we were all outside the restaurant, watching the police take the clown away. I was sitting there, having a coffee, explaining what happened to a policeman.
And that's all that happened, officer. If I hadn't gotten there in time, that child would have been choked to death.
You want a cookie? You want a cookie?
If you don't mind.
Feel special now?
Have to come to the police station to testify.
Yeah.
Of course. As the cop walked away, I looked once more at the
Drew
police
with his
car
cookies.
where the clown was. He was still staring
I
at
love
me,
cookies.
waving
know
his
this.
arms from side to side. I couldn't
What
hear
will you
him,
do for a cookie?
but I was sure he was still humming that lullaby.
Okay.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. If so, please leave a
I'm
like.
not gonna be. I'm
And
gonna be
also,
honest with
a
this
small
one.
percentage of
100%.
people that watch my videos are
All
actually
of that could have
subscribed.
been prevented if she just left the fucking bathroom and let the kid go in there, and then they would have known that they'd been in too long or whatever. She saw to clean it, so it would have been a lot faster to deal with. Just let him go pee.
Yeah, but if she just let him go pee, he was in there waiting for a kid to come in there anyway.
Right, but you got to remember, she's waiting on the outside of that door because she still needs to clean it.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
My
What would end up
question
happening is she would have ran in there and she would have saw what he was doing to the kid, and then would have called the cops immediately. You see what I'm saying?
My question is, where was all the chaperones?
The two employees, by the way, apparently were. There's a lot of holes in this story that doesn't really add up, man. Like,
Yeah.
you have two employees there, so she was, smoking cigarettes. So I'm assuming she was over the age of 18. Assuming.
Who said Taco Bell comes with a clown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at what point in time
They
should
got
it be
confused.
like, you know what?
They get confused. They thought it was
We
Ronald
come with a
McTaco
clown.
Bell. They thought it was Ronald McTaco Bell. That's all it was. Like Taco Bell and KFC come together. They thought it was a Taco Bell McDonald's.
I ain't never seen a clown say
Right.
Keto Taco Bell. So
Yeah.
I feel like
I get you. I'm with you.
I feel like they should have already like, oh, they just thought it was the company clown. Like, hold on, son.
You
like,
rented the place. We don't do this normally. Like, why? Would
where
you think
was it
that?
in the fucking contract?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah. There's a lot of loopholes in this story.
Yeah,
Just
but also
yeah.
with that too as well. Then randomly out of nowhere, all the parents showed up out of nowhere, but they were there the whole time.
And the clown came in with them.
And the clown came in with them.
The clown came in with them. So hold up.
so
Well,
you
how
said
was he
some
the company
random
clown, but he came in with them?
The random clown came in a parking lot and was like, I'm going to grab these kids' hands. I'm going to walk them into here. Automatically, the parents like, oh, the company provided a clown.
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah.
Even
Think
as a
about
breakfast
Taco Bell,
steak
man. They would have. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. There's a lot of holes in this story. I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
That one was.
Want to support this
Go ahead.
Or they could be in it. I'm not gonna say it. Let's go.
channel?
The
and make
perspective
this
of a
channel
young
reach the
mind.
1
Let's just
million
call it
mark,
that.
Please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can change your mind later. Enjoy.
We will.
A few
Love
months
that
ago,
channel.
I started a relationship with a cute and fun girl. She was totally my type. Or at
Totally.
least, she seemed like it.
Oh.
As time
I mean,
passed,
he sure is
her
looking at
true
his
colors
chest off
began
the
to
guard.
show. She was unable to trust me.
Why do you guys? so much
Fred,
blush
honey, where are you going?
What was that?
What?
Did you really have to make a scene in front of everyone?
Excuse me?
You already heard me. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of you being so jealous and controlling. I can't take it anymore, Sophia.
So now it's all my fault. I wouldn't have to if you weren't flirting with other girls all the time.
I don't.
Stop flirting, boy.
You do. I saw your messages with...
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't talk to anyone because you start imagining things.
That's not...
Not to mention that you check my cell phone.
I did it because...
No excuses. That's wrong. This...
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Everything
is
about
wrong.
this man's
do you
conversation, I'm
mean?
agreeing with him.
We're done.
I have to agree with them.
What?
Yeah.
No, please. We can still work it out.
We can't.
Nah.
It was difficult for me. I had to put an end to our relationship.
Yeah, Rose over doing balance tricks.
I felt like shit, so I didn't want to go out or see anyone.
Hey,
But after my
Georgia.
best friend Andrew
Hey,
insisted several
Georgia.
times, he came over to my
Peach.
apartment one afternoon. That's what happened. When? Yesterday? A few weeks ago, actually. What? Why didn't you tell me before, man? I didn't want to talk about it. 'Cause, well, I loved her, you know? I just wish she hadn't started getting jealous. I get you. She texted me the first couple of days, but oh, forget about it. I know exactly what you need, man.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
You, me, the others, and tacos. Come on,
I mean,
man.
literally, it sounds like
Let's
a
go
good
tomorrow.
plan. Like
I
a
wasn't
shit.
too
Let's go get
sold
some
on the
tacos.
idea, but I
What?
didn't refuse
Tacos.
because
Everybody loves tacos.
even if I didn't want to admit it, isolating myself from people wasn't doing me any good. By night, Andrew had already left, so I went to bed.
Yeah, I love that
but
sound in
I
the
wasn't able to
background.
sleep.
Doom, doom,
I don't know what I was thinking at that moment, but I grabbed my cell phone.
You didn't call.
And once again, I hurt myself looking through Sophia's messages.
Yep.
The next day, for lunch, Andrew and our group of friends decided to go to Taco Bell.
But when your
our
boys say let's go
favorite fast food
tacos,
place.
get some tacos, and you go to Taco
Unfortunately, I didn't have much energy
I'm a little bit let
since
down.
I hadn't
I
slept
love
very
Taco
well.
Bell,
Even so, I decided to accompany them. But when they started
Oh,
talking, I
oh.
felt even worse. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't be part of their conversation or their laughter.
Say hello to Webflow.
Hello,
The
Webflow.
world's most powerful all-in-one design platform.
Well, I had to.
Experience the
You know what's funny, Ro? When you did that, it looked like you
Fred.
flicked the camera off because your whole fist got
What are
blurred.
you gonna eat? As always, I suppose. Go ahead then. I lazily got up and walked over to the line of people waiting to order their food. It wasn't very long, luckily. When it was almost my time to order the food, I heard a familiar voice. It was
Oh
Sophia,
no.
who looked the same as always.
now.
Next.
Nope.
It was too late to avoid her, wasn't it?
No, it
How can I
wasn't.
help you?
What are you doing here?
I think it's obvious. I'm working.
How convenient.
Excuse me?
Sophia, you don't even live around here.
So what?
And you know Taco Bell is my favorite restaurant.
Oh,
It's not a
fuck
restaurant,
you,
really.
Fred.
Is it a restaurant? I
Not
don't know. We'll talk
everything
about
is
that
about you.
So, what's your excuse?
I don't have to give you explanations. You broke up with me, remember? We're not a couple anymore. So stop bothering me and let me work.
She was right, but the
Yeah.
argument wasn't about that.
I repeat, how can I help you?
I want a burrito supreme and a crunchy taco supreme combo.
Okay.
I don't trust her.
What the hell was wrong with her?
No, sir. I will refuse. Time to
Sorry,
leave.
man. I didn't know she works here.
It's not that
Please,
simple,
don't
guys.
mention it.
It
Sorry,
is.
man. I didn't know she works here.
I don't believe you at all, sir.
So this time I was able to pay attention to the conversation between my friends. Little by little, I stopped being upset and started making funny comments. It had been a long time since I'd had a good time, even before I broke up with Sophia.
Order 76 almost done.
Now it was clear to me. Breaking up with her had been the best decision I could
Never
have made.
take this food.
The minutes passed so
Don't
quickly
take this
that
food.
soon my food was ready.
No.
Order 76.
As soon as I heard it, I looked at the bill Sophia had handed me. It said, order number 76. So I got up to go pick up the combo I ordered.
Enjoy it.
Thanks. I returned to the table where everyone was except Andrew, who was the last of my friends to go and buy his lunch. I looked at the taco and the burrito once I sat down. Sorry guys, but I'm really hungry. Without knowing it, while I was taking bites, Sophia, from afar, was staring at me.
No.
She even remained silent, concentrating only on me.
You deserve what you get. You deserve what you get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. Sophia?
Yeah. Razor blade?
I didn't see Andrew, of course, but his expression of horror must have been unforgettable. Even I was terrified, as there was a small blade, the kind used in razors, in my mouth. Blood was coming out of my mouth, staining my chin and my clothes, what was left of the rest of the burrito and the table. My friends, the ones sitting in front of me, looked at me in terror.
She's so petty.
While trying to speak, I caused the blade, which was stuck in the top of my mouth, to hurt my tongue. So in desperation,
Pull it out,
I tried
dummy.
to pull it out with my fingers, which
you don't want to pull it.
got cut a bit in the process. Because of this, a lot more blood began
Came
to
out.
come
Yeah, you don't want to
This
pull
is
it out.
terrible.
Suddenly, out of panic, I began to hyperventilate and eventually passed out. Andrew would later confess that he first froze like a statue, completely shocked by what had happened to me. And then, in the middle of the silence, he began to hear a psychotic laugh that snapped him out of his shock. What the hell?
You fucking idiot.
Slapper.
That's what you get.
Slapper.
I mean, I'm going to be realistic with you. He is a fucking idiot.
What he deserved.
He didn't deserve it.
Don't you
Yo.
But he is a fucking idiot.
Agreed.
He is a
Agreed.
fucking idiot.
Danny, if this ever happens, slapper.
100% beyond that. If 100%.
Why did they eat
I
there?
would say this would be a fair assessment to grab her and literally
Yes,
throw her
this is
across the counter.
just one of those.
Yeah.
This is
We
one of those moments
established
where it is exception.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
no.
did though.
What you
We
say?
established she was crazy a long time ago. Like, all right, us personally, we walk in there, we see her behind the counter,
Bye.
we're leaving.
Like,
We're leaving.
Yeah,
We already
yes.
know.
Yeah,
it's
bye.
not even gonna keep being a
Bye.
thing.
They ain't gonna be
Man,
there.
It's like
No.
these were bad friends. And then they sent him to the counter to go order, and he sees that she's there. They go, "Oh, I didn't know she was there. Why did he even still order his food? They should have left. He was the first one to order."
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
saw her in line, he should have been like, I don't care if you acknowledge me or see me or not. I'm literally going.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm not
Alright.
here. I'm
So
not
you're
here.
saying, bro?
I'm about to play it. Hold on. I'm about to play it.
Lord.
get it? He abandoned me. He had to pay for being so cruel.
You're a crazy bitch, Sophia! What the hell?
Why do people always think I'm the bad one?
You put a
I
razor
should
blade
be
in a
enjoying
fucking
this,
burrito.
but
All right.
You're screwing it up.
Aren't any of you useless people going to call a fucking ambulance?
Are you gonna call the cops?
I woke up in the hospital, lying on a bed and covered by blankets. I soon
You're
realized
just ahead now.
that I had a piece of gauze in my mouth, where the blade had made a deep cut.
Don't pull it out, bro.
I was looking around the room when someone entered.
If it was her.
It was my
Oh,
sister,
God, thank you.
Bonnie.
Thank God.
Friend, you're finally awake.
Oh.
Bonnie?
I was so worried.
You know what happened?
Don't you remember?
I do, but don't understand.
It was Sophia. She confessed.
I felt a sharp pain in my chest when she told me.
I do.
Bonnie
And she was rocking the Taco Bell
Yeah,
shirt.
straight to jail.
maybe sad that I had broken up with her. And then she had gotten that job at Taco Bell, perhaps with the intention of achieving what had happened, meaning that she had planned it all from the beginning.
This is the last thing I have left of you, so I'll use it against you, Fred.
Still, the important thing was that she was known to have put that in the burrito.
No. Stop.
I'll finish it, but I said I'll finish it. Go away.
She had put the blade and...
And some poison. Damn.
Yo, she was trying to.
Fred, she put something else in your burrito, but she didn't say what it was. It's killing you.
Oh.
This spiteful.
What is outplay? You
Yo,
play,
I'm sorry for
record,
cussing so much on
choose
this
exactly
live
what you
stream,
want it to
yo. but
record.
my
Hold on, bro.
God, hold
And
up.
then that's just how the story ends.
And by the way, those who are actually watching right now, I appreciate y'all jumping in. I really hope that you are actually enjoying this show. And if you do, please consider commenting. Let me know what y'all think about this. And if you have any other ideas, let's.
How does it
let
just
us
end
know.
like that?
I'm going to get back to this. What?
And it's killing you. Darkness. Story 3. Story 2's over.
Yeah, well, it's probably because he
it's
died.
something else in there,
He
and it's
probably
killing
legitimately
you.
died. He probably legitimately died. Like,
What
legit.
the heck?
And then, like 5 minutes ago, y'all were making fun of him how he was talking with the gauze on, thinking he was gonna live.
Yeah.
I was gonna laugh. I mean,
They didn't even say
I ain't
what it
gonna lie, I
was.
understand because it was kind of hard for me not to laugh about that too, because I mean it sounded fun. Hey,
I want to know what the heck was. They didn't even say what's killing him slowly. If they were trying to save him, if they were going to try to find a remedy. Nothing. Nothing. They're not going to test his blood and find out what she did. Nothing.
No, nothing.
There was, it's killing you and you're going to die. Game over.
pretty much.
What kind of doctors, bro?
Yo, let's find out that Sophie's dad was a doctor that was working on him.
Guaranteed.
Let's find out.
Guaranteed.
Yo, that was just so. Look, the situation's so messed up. It's so wrong. But he literally did it to himself, yo. Like, why would you ever accept food from an ex that literally has been a psychotic woman that you just broke up with? Why would you think it's okay to go to that restaurant and as soon as you see her, not walk your ass out the restaurant and go get some real tacos from a local joint?
yeah,
Agreed. Cheap.
Yeah, keep it G.
Like,
Because we would have went to a legitimate taco spot
for something
to
like
go
that,
get some
100%.
goddamn
Yo,
tacos.
we
Like,
would've
come
had,
on, bro.
We would have had Corona. We would have had the tacos. We would have had the nachos with the real cheese.
Yeah, we would have went to the ones with the names we can't pronounce and shit.
Yep.
yeah,
Absolute. Every bit of that, 100%. I approve this message. But still, like, yeah, nah, man, that's not a thing, man. It's not a thing. Goodness.
Oh, side note, talk about nachos and tacos. There's a place.
I knew this man was going to
whenever
stuff in. Like, I knew it.
called Nacho Mama's.
I've been there. I think. At least I've heard of it.
It's in Towson.
I've been there.
Never been there.
I've been there.
Keep telling me. Tell me the good stuff.
So let's just say it like this: with
This
6
is not
people,
a paid advertisement. We are not sponsored by them.
With like 6 people, right? You pay $5 and you get a big plate, just a big plate, big ass plate of nachos and shit for just like $5, and then they still have like regular meals and stuff that you can get, but their nachos is on point, bro.
And like I said, be with a name like that. Honestly.
Yeah,
Nacho
Nacho Mamas. Yeah, and it's like stacked. I mean, stack. So if you get the chicken jug, they stack the chicken and cheese.
Yeah. I'm officially going to be having a third dinner tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's at a third dinner.
I don't get to eat lunch and all that stuff until late. Like I was talking to you, y'all guys earlier. I eat my lunch at 5 o'clock because that's when I can stop. So it's technically a dinner, but it's technically my lunch.
I ate a late lunch today too,
Yeah,
but
sucks.
like that was more because like a personal choice type thing. Like I was cutting the grass, and then immediately after I got finished, my mother was like, "Hey, I'm kidnapping you," and she like snatched me up. But she bought me lunch though, so
You know, usually that's how these stories start here that we've been watching.
Yeah. So I
was cutting grass and I got kidnapped, but I did it.
My job, some sandwiches, and I was like, "Oh yeah, some sandwich." Then I saw a chicken tender sandwich. I was like, "Oh," and it had bacon and lettuce on that joint.
All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about
Okay.
this.
I said, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, I had my first what do they call them, chicken dogs from Buffalo Wild Wings. My God, it's amazing, just amazing. But before we go any further on this conversation, it has nothing to do with the topic at hand. Let's go ahead and continue, don't you think?
Fat gang.
I prefer it anyway, but I love food.
In our group of
shows.
friends, we always had big parties for our birthdays. We used to plan them well in advance and invite lots
Well in
of
advance.
people.
And
As
you went to
time went
Taco
on,
Bell.
we got bored with the big parties.
Do y'all know
So
anyone
when
that has a
Josh
birthday
proposed
party
a
at Taco
quieter
Bell? Like,
night,
for real, like-
it felt like a very cool experience for all of us.
Not adults.
Great party, Josh. It was always my dream to have a birthday at Taco Bell.
Dude, if
That
we
man
didn't
would be
come
me.
here,
I would
we'd
be
have to walk
sarcastic as
30
shit with that.
blocks to go to the club afterward.
Besides, it's my birthday and I love Mexican food. I'm not gonna.
You go to Taco Bell?
Stop! Don't.
No, I
we'll
changed my
get to it later.
We're
This is
going
a
to
whole
Josh's house
conversation.
after
I
dancing
swear to
anyway.
God, I hate people.
It's
say
his
that.
bathroom I'm gonna ruin, not mine.
Gross. Dude, asshole. It's my bathroom too, jerk. Hey, speaking of the bathroom, does anyone want to come with me?
Speaking of the
I
bathroom,
have to go too. Come on.
Remember to send pictures of whatever you're doing, ladies.
Yo, what? Yo, these guys are
In the
wild.
bathroom, Karen and I took several
Literally took
in
pictures.
front of the mirror
Yeah.
and were ready to go back to the table. We were having a great time until something happened that would ruin the night.
You're in the
See, there
bathroom.
you
Oh my
go.
god, I swear, if you upload that last picture, I'm going to block you from every social network in existence.
Sorry, friend. Freedom of speech. If you want, I won't tag you.
You could cut me out of the picture and go by yourself.
Nuh-uh, you looked good. I'm totally going to tag you.
Blocked from all the networks.
Hey, Amber, isn't that your ex?
Shit.
Yeah,
You're
another
right.
X situation.
It's Barry.
Come on, leave.
Barry and I dated for several
Dang, you got them protein eyes.
times
All right.
first. But as time
Method.
went by, he became very violent.
His eyes are
From one
popping out
day
of
to the
his
next,
head.
he proposed to me, and I knew I had to turn him down. That night didn't end well, but
What's going on
at
with
least
them
our friendship was
rhymes?
over.
Yo,
Wow,
dope.
Amber and Karen. What a surprise to see you both here.
He's working at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Same
Hi,
story.
Barry.
Same story.
Hey,
That's the
guys,
manager.
I think I'm the third wheel here. I'll leave you two alone.
Yo, I'm gonna
I'll
call
wait
it
for
right
you
now.
At the table, Amber.
He's peeping on
Yeah,
them in the
sure.
bathroom.
So, how have things been?
A little better. You know, I just started college a little while ago.
Yeah, apparently things are better since I'm not in your life.
He said, with a tone that combined sad and angry emotions.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It just wasn't meant to work. What's happening in your life? I see you got a job. That's great.
Yeah,
Who's that
no,
cameraman?
I work
Wow.
at Taco Bell at 32 years old. Feel like I earned the golden ticket.
If the situation wasn't already too uncomfortable on its own, Barry was only making it worse and worse.
I'm sorry to hear
Add
that,
in 3
Barry.
seconds.
Yeah, right.
Listen,
Oh God. So Taco Bell is the places to run into your exes. That's why you say the drive-through.
I gotta go. They're
Exactly.
waiting for me at my table. It was good to see you. Seriously.
Sure. Take care.
I turned around and left, but
Why
I
do
heard
his
Barry
eyes
one
look
more
sunken
time.
and
Yeah, there's a
bulging
reason.
at the same time?
Sorry you had to see me. It can't be fun running into your ex-boyfriend, who you still haven't removed the restraining order from.
Yeah, no problem.
Not
That was the last sign that I had to get out of there
Oh,
as
thank
fast
God,
as
she has some
possible.
thought process.
When I
now.
arrived at our table, everyone was sitting there waiting for me. Wow,
Y'all ever
you
order
survived
food?
that. I was just about to call 911. Yeah, I think you should have done it anyway.
Right?
Barry is even worse off than before. Josh, you still live near him. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Let's just say that I'm surprised he's working. Since you turned down his marriage proposal, the man is worse than ever. Look, I didn't want to tell you, but a lot of dead animals have appeared in the neighborhood. And some neighbors think they saw him beating them at night. You are shitting me.
Well, I can't
Flames
say
his
you're right.
eyes.
That man is always a psychopath. I still don't understand how it took me so long to read the signs. To think it had to get to the point of him hitting me for me to realize it. It's not your fault. That's how manipulative people are, Amber. You did the right thing.
Speaking of the psycho, look who's watching us from the kitchen.
Behind the kitchen window stood Barry.
Why are you still there?
Staring,
That's what I'm waiting on.
wide-eyed. As soon as he realized he was being watched, he quickly ducked out of sight. Okay, I'm Team Adam now. Maybe walking 30 blocks wouldn't be so bad. Don't worry, friend. If that idiot comes near us,
Yep,
we'll
there's the
give
bad
him
friend.
the beating
Yep, there's
of
the
his
bad one.
life. With that said, they went to get the food, which was already ready to be picked up. When they returned, everyone grabbed their food. I looked for my taco, which was marked as vegetarian, and grabbed it. I
No.
quickly
Vegetarian taco?
It tasted
Yeah.
a little strange.
I bet it
didn't
did.
Stop to think why. I wasn't even hungry, but when I'm nervous, I usually eat. And hell, that situation really got me anxious.
And you would be
Out of
the
nowhere, several Taco Bell employees came out of the kitchen and took Barry out, who had his hand all bandaged up. We all got up to see what happened, and halfway there, Barry pushed his coworkers away and yelled,
Amber! I still love you! You know, I never stop thinking about you!
He was crying with an evil smile that froze me. What is he
His teeth black.
doing?
What did you eat?
You know, I really wanted to marry you. My wedding ring was going to go on this finger!
That he cut off.
I gave you that finger! But you turned me down like the fucking
He
bitch
chopped it
you
and put it in
are!
the meat.
So keep
Ah.
the fucking finger, I don't want it anymore! Enjoy
Your
fucking
veggie taco.
At first, I didn't understand why he was showing me his
Yo
hand.
just fed
But
her
when my
the
brain
pain.
Yeah.
conclusions, I felt dizzy and lost my stability. With what strength I still had, I opened the taco, and Barry's finger was inside of it.
Dum, dum, dum.
This is not tomato sauce. It's blood. My world began to spin. I collapsed on the floor and vomited. I could see all of my 4 friends, furious, jumping to where Barry was to beat him up.
It don't even
As they
matter
did,
anymore. He's already
he
won.
laughed. Other
Yo,
employees
they were
proceeded
stomping him
to
out and
stop
everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
took advantage of the situation to run to me.
Amber, do you want to marry me?
Beat him up
He
again.
stretched out the word me. He shook his head back and forth, covering me with the blood.
Why'd y'all
that
stop beating his
spurted from
ass?
broken nose.
The taco
Between
people
all my friends
grabbed him
and
up.
Taco Bell
Why are they
employees,
stopping
They
him?
pulled the man out. I didn't feel anger, sadness, or even disgust. Every time I
you
think
should
back
have
to
felt
that
disgust.
moment, I only remember
no.
looking at the blood on my hands without reacting. The next thing I remember was being in an ambulance with Adam and Karen.
There's a Karen. Karen's the
I
one that
looked
said
at my
stay.
friend as I tried to figure out what had happened, or even where I was. Where are the rest of the guys? Calm down. They're all fine.
Yeah,
They left
beat
with
the
the
shit out of
police.
him. So
And Barry? I was still nervous and agitated, but I felt much calmer.
A sick bastard sliced off his finger, delivered your order by covering the wound without being seen, and pretended to have accidentally sliced off his finger afterward. He's out of his mind. There were many witnesses, so that bastard's going to get what he deserves.
He had his blood on his face. I touched my own face in search of his blood, but found nothing. Easy. We cleaned you up, but we still have to go to the hospital. Still in disbelief of what had happened, I felt a huge tiredness in my whole body, and I just...
Sorry, I thought she was at the hospital already.
She was in an ambulance, riding out.
Oh, gotcha.
tried to sleep with my friends as close as possible. And after that day, I decided to always check my food before eating.
I mean, you should always check your food before eating. Please, Drew, whatever you do, do not move that square. It's going to throw the whole recording off sideways.
What square?
Don't kill your stream. I don't know who this guy is. He's a part of it now.
He's one of us.
Yes, now he is. All right. So, again, I'm going to say the same thing. All right. Shit, she got what she deserved. She saw a crazy ex that she happens to have a restraining order against and decided that, you saw him in the window looking at you crazy as your food's coming up, but you decided to still eat. Like, nah, it's not going to happen to me.
No.
Guys, listen to me.
First off,
you are
bad
just
friend.
another person in this world. Things like that will happen to you if you let them. You put yourself in that spot. I do not feel bad for you. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's
her homegirl was a bad friend because she left her with this dude, knowing that she had a restraining order on dude.
Yeah, and
she said, "Y'all two need some alone time," and bopped off. Like, no.
Yeah,
I just sat there the whole time, like, and act up.
Yo,
anytime he said something that even sounded slick, I'd have been just straight co-signing and sicing the whole time, like I wanted it to be a problem.
Yeah, but not even that. The other guy knew that the guy is beating animals at night. Like, there's something wrong with them, but you're just not going to say anything until it gets brought up in conversation. Like, come on, like, no, we need a jet. Like, there's something wrong.
You're not a good friend. Not a good friend at all.
But yeah, he did beat the crap out of him for, so kudos for that.
Yeah.
Kudos for that.
They was beating on him. The one dude was punching, the other one was stomping on him. I'm like, yeah, gang.
Yeah. They came through. They care, but they just, no brain thinkings. Like, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, so.
God.
Big group of dummies.
Pretty much.
I don't respect anybody in these Tacobell stories.
Yeah, all of them are dumb.
No, not at all. I mean, the first story, no, I can't even respect her because as soon as you hear somebody in a bathroom as a woman going into a man's bathroom, your first instinct should be, get the fuck out of there. Not, excuse me, sir, I need to clean it. You need to get out. If I'm midstream doing something, I mean, you gonna wait. I mean...
Actually, no. Cleaning people do that. Even in my job, the lady always knocks on the door before she enters the.
But she didn't knock on the door though.
But she did make an announcement, and the guy never said anything. And then she checked under the stalls, but his feet was up.
But he heard something, right?
Yeah, that's the only.
Okay, so I missed that piece. Okay, that makes a little bit more difference. But honestly, like, yeah, okay. So she's cleaning the stalls, cleaning the bathroom, the whole 9 yards. There's a problem going on. I mean, she handled it properly. At least she had backup from other family that stopped him. But
no,
she still didn't. I can't even give it to him. So honestly, like, I really don't feel bad for the situations because y'all literally put yourself in those spots.
Yeah, I honestly, the first story, I blame the family. Keep it G.
100.
Like,
100.
Really, she didn't really do nothing wrong. Like, she could have let the little boy use the bathroom first.
Yeah.
Yep.
But other than that, she didn't really do nothing wrong. She was like, "Hey, yo, that dude creepy."
Yeah.
Then she had a secondary creepy experience with him and was like, "Nigga, I need a cigarette break." Went outside to go chill for a second.
Yeah.
Then her friend come out there. "Hey, yo, one of the kids is missing and the creepy clown missing." And she goes like, "I know where I seen you at earlier." Runs in there trying to be a hero. Saves the kid. Kinda got a little beat up in the process. Almost got a rat shoved in her mouth.
Fair.
managed to escape. I don't feel like she did anything wrong.
She did not do anything wrong.
I got you. What really got
The
me
family was
idea,
family was just dumb.
It was just that one piece of information that I was saying earlier that Drew kind of schooled me on. I thought that she literally just didn't announce it. She found someone in there, so she decided to stay there and say, "You have to leave." That's what I heard. But yeah, I guess I missed that information. But yeah, that's 100% of families. But regardless of all that and everything stated and everything said on the side, these were still the narrative of the stories were still really good. I still really enjoyed the animation of it, especially when they were beating dude's ass. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
But
that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna be my overall score is probably gonna have to be honestly like a 6 due to the fact that I just don't connect with a storyline because I feel like they deserve to get what they get because they really had the opportunity to leave and they should have left. Get better friends. Yeah. Get better friends. But yeah, I'm gonna have to rate it a 6, but not to anything against the way it was the narrator and all that. It's just the story itself, basically.
Yeah. All right, bro.
I'm gonna swing even a little lower than you there, Broham. I'm gonna go 4 or 5.
You're an extremist.
You know it. Like I'm not even being as petty as I could be. I'm not being as petty as I could be. I say I'm being very leniently. By giving it the score that I'm giving it because, like, the story was. I'm gonna say the first one was good. All the rest of them were just pretty stupid to me because I'm like, bro, come on. Like, why are y'all being dumb? Like, first off, we ain't going to no Taco Bell for no Mexican food. That's not even real Mexican tacos. Bro. Like, y'all not gonna sit here. Y'all not gonna sit here and stunt and bullshit me with that bullshit.
That's not.
There's a million other places. You can literally Google Mexican restaurants and Taco Bell ain't gonna show up.
They better not.
Yep.
So I'm saying, like, come on, bro. No.
Now, yes, but we also gotta look. I didn't see anybody with no like up to date cell phones, like checking out the cell phone like constantly. So we could look at the time that it was in because cell phones did exist for a while, but they didn't have. They weren't smartphones. They were there too. You could do a couple of things.
But I'm gonna have to take that back from you. Crazy ex-girlfriend was texting "fuck you" to the guy. That was a cell phone.
No, I didn't say they didn't have cell phones. I said cell phones weren't smartphoents. There's a difference.
No, their phones were smart though.
Just not.
They were typing on the screen.
Just not them. Yeah. Just not them. They weren't smart. Like, that's the problem.
They were dumb, but the phones were smart.
Yeah, she put the razor blade in his food after a message of "fuck you," and he said he checked his phone every single night, trying to hurt himself by reading the messages.
Yeah, and he was geeking. He was geeking. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I mean, they were stupid. Yeah, all of them were stupid. I will not take that away for anything.
Let's say they didn't have phones. The latest I could state that this probably happened was probably in the 90s. You should have absolutely knew better in the 90s, 100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had enough crazy TV shows in the 90s to let us know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Jerry, yeah. That was
Bro, no, all I'm saying is personally, as a friend, if we walked into anywhere, doesn't matter where the hell we're going, it could be a gas station, and I see your crazy ex, we are leaving. We're exiting.
We are leaving, yeah. Agreed. That's just us as men.
So realistically, with all that said, you didn't actually give a number, Rel.
He did.
He did?
I said a 5 being lenient. If you want me to be real, do you want me to be real?
I mean, this is what it is. I mean, I gave it 6 based upon the idea that I actually enjoyed the narrative.
Is we're going on I'm gonna put it like this: as a combined score for all of them together,
yeah, it's kind of the deal. Like,
because I liked the first one, and the second 2 made me want to just line everybody up and all the way down the line.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to give it. I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, there you go.
Because the first one was good and the rest was shit. So that means, like that the third of it, 1/3 was good.
I'm still holding my 6 just because of the animation and all that. I enjoyed the actual look of it and the actual narrative. I like the narrator. Their narrator tells it.
Yeah, I like the narrator. They did good.
They tell it very well. I just don't like the storylines on those last 2. Y'all stupid.
Yeah. And that's how they fucked it up. I wish they could have had a better storyline.
The chair just dropped like all the way to the floor. I didn't mean to push that button so hard. I feel so short.
So, in short, I'd give it a 4.5, maybe 5, closer to 5. There were interesting stories, stupid but interesting, nevertheless. And I enjoyed the first story. Narrator's always on point, and animation's on point.
I don't like how they ended the second one.
I don't like.
I like how.
I
do like how they. Yeah, I don't either, but I do like how they stopped dude out. That was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
that was
third one. Third one had the best ass. Matter of fact, the ass whooping deserves an extra 0.5. I would give it a 4.
So there you go.
The ass whooping deserves an extra 0.5 because they jumped on him, gang style.
Really do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna be real with you. Every one of those actual episodes had one thing that was just like, okay, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Like amongst all the stupidity, there's always that one that's just like the last story in the Popeyes in the alley. Mother grabbed the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still upset about that, man. My God.
I was hurt. R.I.P. to Popeye's mama. Still, she was a thug.
That should be that definitely should be a T-shirt, right, for real.
And I'm letting you know right now, she in heaven with Tupac.
For real. Honestly, though, I was so proud of her. I was so proud. And the next thing you know, bang, damn, wow.
I'm trying to tell you, she was a trained Marine.
She was listening to that one dude's videos with the. Don't do that.
She watched Rush Hour too.
You're gonna die if you do that. I just want you to know that if you listen to that dude, you know what I'm talking about. That self-defense guy that always says, "If you do this to stay alive, you're gonna die." Just don't do it. Try it with Nerf guns and see how many times you get shot.
Yeah, he's probably the only one in the world that can actually stop the fucking. Because I actually
in his training videos when guys are actually legitimately trying to learn it, they're actually videotaping him. He gets shot 90% of the time.
Yeah, but he still catches it sometimes.
In the chest.
He still catches the slider.
Yeah, after he goes click bang.
No. There's times where he caught the slider. So even
if y'all want to take it just a one episode one day and actually just watch this guy, I'll prove it to you. The horrifying that we'll call it the horrifying thing because he's gonna get everyone killed. real live horror. You try to say that they're gonna be like voodoo, grab it. No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Anyway, sorry, completely off topic. My bad.
There's better techniques, but
there is.
That's that.
Don't
boot
a palm in front of a gun.
Please don't ever do that. Yeah.
No.
Please.
What you do is,
here we go.
all right, so depending upon the range of you as a person, if they've got you up close, right? Basically, the gun's to you, right? You would grab and move away, and you'd pop the elbow up, as in to break the arm.
Yep. That is true.
You real quick. So the arm's broken. Now they're disarmed. They can no longer use this.
There's a very serious risk with doing that as well, and I will say you're
going
to
put it like this:
you have a gun at your chest. The risk is already there.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying the idea of any quick movements at this point in time frame. You're going to what you're going to do is you're going to put pressure on that gun itself, and he's going to pull the trigger. You're going to pull the trigger for him,
and he's still going to pull the trigger. So it's a matter.
Hey, you ain't hear me? Move, nigga.
Yeah,
Move.
exactly.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
That's why we ain't doing the switcheroony. The switcheroony, you have too much time with it pointed at you.
Yeah.
There will be an opening. There will be an opportunity. There will be a moment of distraction, but you're gonna wait for that. We'll talk about this later. Different thing. First off, if you get a gun in your chest, it's a bad situation as it is. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about in public, put out the idea that you should probably kung fu gun, grab elbow, push up like some kind of Sherlock Holmes move. Like I figured this all out in my brain before I made like this ain't a chess move man thing. Like mother, you're gonna be like, oh, just made a quick. like this man, 90% of the time he just wants your money. He's not gonna shoot you. He doesn't want to shoot you. He's trying to scare you. But if he does, you're not gonna be there anyway. So I mean. You might as well jump at him and try to bite him. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just being smart ass. Listen. Anyway,
now listen to him. He gives good advice. He has an attacked chihuahua.
Don't do what both of them said real quick, and that's the great advice. Ain't no one here a kung fu hustle master.
You don't know what I can do.
Not that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all checking this episode. We went way off the topic.
Yeah, but
it's interesting.
Good content for you guys to enjoy.
Yeah, great content. Yeah, amazing content. And by the way, you can obviously see we are not sponsored by Top War, but it looks like it's popping up on there anyway. But yeah, until next time, y'all be safe and y'all be easy.
Yes, indeed. Have a good one.
Later.
Later.